What's up everybody, welcome back to Spentaneous. There may or may not be boobs in this video, and my name is Spencer. Probably won't be any boobs in this. Well, I mean, there's kind of boobs in this video. I mean, those are boobs. Okay, here's the plan. First try, I'm tired of this. I took a nice little break, made my 50 subscribers video, which was awesome again, thank you very much. And I think we're ready. We've had some time to relax, to recuperate, to focus, to figure out a plan. Son of a bitch is going down. So the plan here is to reduce her health to 0 before she reduces mine. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna get a few hits in. Dodge! Oh, am I taking damage? I'm freaking taking a bunch of damage. Shut. So this is what's gonna go down there, Miss Lady. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce your health to nothing. And then just kind of come over here, do a couple more smack. So I was out shopping yesterday. I was picking up some groceries. And I would, okay. So I was kind of, come on, throw your shield, take, it's crap. Actually, that might, yes, that was actually pretty good. So I was looking through the toy store, because I hadn't, well, the toy section, I hadn't been there in a long time. So I wanted to see what kind of new things they had, and what was really cool to see is, there was this one girl, she was looking through all the stuff, and all she wanted was Duplo. Like, Duplo was a huge part of my childhood, and it was nice to see it was still there. It was just, oh, okay, so those pillars are up, pillars are up, I've taken like no damage. This is fantastic. Kind of reminded me back to when I was younger, where Duplo is huge. What we used to do is we used to take all the Duplo and we'd separate it into all of its different colors. And what we'd do is we'd place all the different colors out on these different rubber? That's not Rubbermaid containers, it was like Tuppermaid. Was it Tuppermaid? Tuppermaid? I want to call it Tuppermaid because it was like Tuppermaid, but you know, the size of tubs. Okay. Okay, now you're gonna yell, but I'm too smart, and I'm already dodging all of the attacks. Yeah, that's gonna nail most of them. Yes! This is, oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna freaking do this. This is exciting. All right, so my story. I'm going and I'm looking through stuff. The girl's like, oh, I want the Duplo, and it just reminded me of a bunch of different stuff we used to do when I was a kid, because I've already, Spencer. Okay, we gotta get ready so that, nail it at this thing. Right at this thing. Oh, shit. Fuck. We just lost a lot. Oh, no, we're losing all of our health. Do your scream. Oh, that's completely missing what I needed to hit. Shit. Okay, we gotta take that out and hope for the best. Okay. Well, it's gonna hit a few times. Just kind of come through here. I can't try to tell the story. So we separated all of the colors onto different Tuppermaid containers, like these really big. Oh shit. Fuck. This is it. Damn it! So everything was kind of separated into different colors. We'd have like yellow, green, blue, red. All the different blocks had their own little container to go on top of. So what we do is we called this the Lego game. So every morning, what would happen is you'd get, I think it was like three yellow pieces, which was considered the money, okay? So then the money blocks would get all distributed to everybody, and you'd be able to go and buy what you want, and then you could build what you want. So we'd, like, every day you kind of get little things, and you'd buy little blocks. You could build little structures, houses, little cars, whatever you wanted, and it was awesome. We loved it. We played it for a really long time. One of the things that happened with it is things started to get a little dull, which, I mean, you know, it wasn't really much going on. We'd all eventually get a bunch of stuff built, but we'd have nothing. Oh, am I already at these guys already? We'd already have, okay, throw, yes, that's gonna nail all of them. Just kidding, it's gonna nail most of them. We kind of all got tired of it, and eventually we started to realize, hey, wait a minute. I guess I should also point out, my mom had a day home, so there was a lot of us, which makes it a little bit more interesting. Like, it wasn't just me and my sister, it was like 7 or 8 of us throughout the day home, so there was a lot of people doing this. But over time, things started to get a little dull. You know, we'd build, everybody had little houses, little cars, but there wasn't really anything exciting going on, nothing to really keep us going. So we just, I don't remember exactly when, but one of the days we ended up, we tried something different. Like, 2 of us weren't too happy with each other, and we each had a little car, and we decided that, you know, we were gonna smash our cars into each other, and then after that happened, we started to realize, like, wait a minute, this is freaking awesome. We had a bunch of wheels that we started to buy all those up and make these different little cars, and we started to have our own little, like, I don't want to call it Fight Club. We'd smash the cars into each other, and then the winner would get an extra bit of money, and the loser would, it rolled right back into that. Okay, we're at the yelling. We're at the yelling. So what we'd start doing is every in-game day. So every in-game day, I'll call it, you'd get your 3 little money blocks. Yeah, it was an in-game day. What am I talking about? So then you get to spend that on whatever you wanted. And then once everybody bought their stuff and they built what they wanted, anybody who built little cars would get to battle each other. So what you do is we'd just take the cars and we'd ram them into each other, and whichever car was unable to move after would be the winner, and then you get a little bit extra coins, which was awesome. We did this for a long time. I was the talented one. I had the nicest looking car. I had the nicest built car. I was dominating the whole car market, which was pretty big deal back in the day home when I was like 7 and 8, which I think we kept playing it until I was like 12 or 13. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. So we'd do that, and things were going great for the longest time until like certain blocks ended up having to be discounted because, you know, we'd have these different rams. I was just pushing that little guy around. We'd have these different rams on the front so we could hit each other, but it's Duplo, so the stuff's made of plastic. It's gonna fall apart. So little bits would get cracked, and some pieces wouldn't be as good as others. So, you know, it eventually got to the point where we had to kind of play smart, otherwise you'd, oh shit, no! You'd have to play smart because you don't want to lose all the good stuff. Okay, throw it there, thank you. Please hit it, please hit it. Yes, yes. So you'd have to play smart because eventually, you know, we'd run out of all the pieces and fuck. I'm not gonna freaking make it. Oh no. Okay, throw it here, throw it there. Oh, you're gonna miss. I think you're gonna miss. He's gonna nail it. She's gonna nail it, sorry. I might just be able to do this. I had to risk it. We're running out of time. I don't know if I actually had to risk it, but I wanted to. Oh, that didn't do any shit. I need to get in here for a couple hits. Don't yell, don't yell. Fuck. How am I supposed to do this? How? This is not possible. Okay, she threw it, going for a couple hits, going for a hit, going for a hit. Whew. Okay. Okay. You're gonna yell, they're gonna freaking come in and swarm me. There's not gonna be anything that I can do. Shit. Gotta make it, gotta make it. Oh, I almost have no health. Okay, go in for a strike, go in for a strike. I'm having fun. What the hell am I supposed to do? Eventually, like all good parents, you've got to ruin your kid's fun, right? So, eventually my mom found out what we were doing, and she came down and she was like, "No, you're not allowed to do any of this. This is, you're breaking all the pieces." And, you know, typical parent stuff. You know, a bunch of us got in trouble. Some of us got grounded. There were some timeouts because we were wrecking the Duplo. Which, I mean, if I look back at it now, it's like, yeah, we were definitely wrecking it. There was nothing fantastic and good or great about what we were doing. We were having fun, but we were destroying it. But from my perspective as a kid, it was like, Mom, like, this is, you don't get it. If you take this away from us, the Lego game that we created, it's over. There's nothing good about it anymore. All it is just building houses. Like, we need some action, we need some competition, we need something that's exciting. She was like, oh, you can do, you know, just things just weren't gonna work out. She didn't understand that. So we kept doing it and we kept getting in trouble. Eventually we kind of started to get a little smarter, so we started to hide it. We didn't know this at the time, but my mom needed hearing aids. We found out while because the washing machine and the dryer are both in the basement. That's where we had all the Lego and stuff set up. And when the washer and dryer were running, my mom couldn't hear it. She just wouldn't be able to hear the smashing of the Lego pieces back together. She could hear like us making like the high-pitched kid sounds, because, you know, kids make high-pitched kid sounds, but she couldn't hear the smashing of the Lego, so we were able to do that. But what was tough is it was hard to tell when, we could never really tell when she was gonna be moving around, because if she left the living room, she'd be able to hear us. But if she was in the TV room, she wouldn't. And the only time she ever really stayed in the TV room for a long period of time was when her soap operas were on. We would wait until both the washing machine and the dryer were going, as well as her soap operas were on, which didn't happen very often. Oh, I just took a lot of freaking damage, Spencer! We didn't get to do our awesome little games, except for maybe once a week. Which, Oh, come on. Spence! I can't believe I just did that. So it's like, but I mean, when you're a kid, once a week, like that's a big deal. You didn't get to do that very often. So we would have to wait until laundry and the washing machine were going. She was watching soap operas and be able to do this. But occasionally she would end up leaving to go and like, check something in the kitchen or go check on laundry, and that's when she'd still catch us. So then what we started doing was we had a lookout. So while we would start playing, whoever the loser was would then have to go and wait upstairs. They'd have to sit out on the next one, and they'd have to keep an eye out for when she left the room. The whole thing was when she was about to leave the room, you'd have to bang your knee on the little bookshelf, and then, you know, make some noises. We'd be able to hear the bang, we'd know, and we'd all hide our cards. Because, you know, some of us would throw them under blankets, others had a little, like if you had a car that was small enough, you could like build a little secret compartment inside your house out of Duplo, and you could hide it in there. Like we had some pretty nice spots. But what we ended up learning is sometimes if someone lost bad enough, because eventually we'd start, oh come on Spencer. Eventually we'd start putting little bets on things, so, and if you bet a lot and you lost a lot, you're like, and you lost, like we'd have some pretty sour people up there. Sometimes someone would be upset enough that, you know, when they're on their lookout, you know, they're upset, they just lost big time, they lost everything they have, they gotta start it from scratch. What are you gonna do? Well, you're just not gonna let everybody else know that she's leaving the room. They'd get in trouble. You'd have free reign of the basement and the Duplo. So then what we learned is whoever went on lookout, it couldn't be the loser. We'd look for volunteers. Whoever would volunteer is typically someone that was a little farther behind than everyone else. And then we'd pay them, so they'd get a little bit of extra Duplo on the side, right? So now we were paying our watch to keep quiet and to make sure the job was doing right. And it was going fantastic. We legitimately had our own underground Lego derby. So we've lost half our health. It's not even quite at half yet. Things are not going well. There's gotta be an easier way to beat this guy, this lady, but I have no idea. I wonder if when they throw the hammer at me, if I hit it back, it actually damages them or her. Let's find out. It does. Okay, so we're gonna run all the way around and then we're gonna come down. We're gonna come down, all the way down. You're gonna go for your smash and get some extra hits. Make a run for it, make a run for it. Actually, let's go back this way. Come on, focus there. Ah, crap, I'm too late. Actually, no, I think that's gonna hit. That is going to be a solid, yes! When I throw the hammers up, it damages it too. Okay, we might be able to do this. It's gonna be slow. Oh, it's gonna completely miss. We're gonna have to do this one by hand. We've got this, guys. We've got this. We're gonna beat him. Her, it, whatever. I don't understand how I could lose this so many freaking times. Okay, let's just go for it. Go for it. 1, 2, 1, 2, dodge. Whew. After this, we've got one more. Okay, we're out of pillars. Oh, fuck. Did it not take any damage? I don't think it took any damage from that. Fuck. We've got so close. So close. Okay, that's gonna take out most of them. Or a bunch of them. Okay, throw some hammers at me. Throw another hammer. I didn't really do what I wanted. Oh yeah, and then summon some more right in the middle of a yell. Oh, we just let that hit us, didn't we? Fuck! I'm not doing another episode of me just trying to fight her. It's so frustrating. Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Come up with some sort of plan. We'll freaking either beat her next episode or I don't know what we're gonna do. Make sure you check out my good friend Julian Gallant. He makes some really awesome hockey compilations and comedy sketches. He is definitely a channel you want to check out. Now, if you don't mind, we're going to end this here because I want to finish watching his video.
The game of and the winner of the 2015 Vesna Trophy is...
From the Canadian Pneumonia, Carey Price, voted annually to the top Canadian athlete.